Welcome back to Good Morning Kentucky with Lee Cruz and Haley Harmon.
This morning on Good Morning America, they're celebrating a community member going above and beyond in eastern Kentucky.
That's right. Our meteorologist Dillon Gaudet is live with ABC Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z to talk about what they're doing in Letcher County this morning. Dillon, good morning.
Lee and Haley, thank you. Yes, I am live in Isom, Letcher County at the IGA with ABC Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z. Ginger, can you tell us a little bit more why you're here in eastern Kentucky?
Yes, first of all, I'm happy to be here because I was not, when the event came through, the flash flooding last July, I was doing a different story. There are disasters all over the country and I'm often there. So this is one of the few that I missed in the midst of it. And I was so grateful that we got to come here to be able to not see damage, but to see the rebuilding. And we are here to celebrate one specific woman and her family and all of it and do some surprises like only GMA can.
Yes, and that's part of the GMA Gives Back program. We've seen a lot of that so far this holiday season. Can you elaborate more on that and specifically how it's going to help out here in eastern Kentucky?
Yes, so GMA Gives Back is something that it's ingrained in, I think, the responsibility of what we do is that you don't leave a community, you don't leave, we tell the story, and we certainly did when it happened, but it really means a lot when you can go back and give back. And so often we get either a sponsor or something happens where we can bring some joy, especially during the holidays, to people who have been devastated like most of us can't imagine. I don't know what it would feel like, even though I've been the one that's in this unique position of seeing disaster and I'm always right there. I don't know personally what that would feel like. So to have one day to celebrate and spotlight one woman and one community that's done so much in the last 5 months, that's the spirit of GMA Gives Back, and our viewers will have a chance to give back as well.
Yeah, and that is the amazing part. And the people here in eastern Kentucky, from what I've seen, they have just been working so hard to get back from this. And what's also coming up this weekend is the year anniversary of the December tornadoes in western Kentucky. So both sides of Kentucky have been hit very hard. And as you said, you've traveled all across the country to some of the most devastating weather. How do those two events kind of stack up to what you've seen across the whole country here?
I think they're really telling. I think that having one state deal with two of the most intense weather phenomenon that's out there in one season, really, in 1 year, speaks to what I've been seeing in my 20 years of forecasting in the last decade plus of going to every disaster. It doesn't matter which one. They're all unique and they are all, the beauty is I see in human beings kind of the really fast processing of Mother Nature's trauma. And it's kind of became cliche, but then the community came together. No, you see the absolute best out of human beings when they are broken down to the base place where we can all connect. When we all think we have every difference in the world, a flash flood, a tornado, that's what takes it. And the people of Kentucky, I'd say that's what makes this unique, is that this forces that trauma heal faster. And I think that I've seen and I've heard from some of the folks here that the communities surrounding them and the whole state, the governor has a little something to say today, that is beautiful. That is when we see the best of human nature.
Yeah, and we've seen it twice in the past year here. And as we said, you can assure the people in Kentucky, they're going to be fighting through this and continue their efforts. So we'll see you here at 7 o'clock on Good Morning America. So look forward to joining us then. So thank you again. And thank you for coming out here to Eastern Kentucky. I know the people here really appreciate it.
Yes, and I really enjoyed the trip in. This is the other part that is the benefit of doing this, is learning the geography of Appalachia and touching and feeling and getting to know the people. This is the part of my job that I love the most. And so that the next time we have something, because it's inevitable that we will have more disaster, that way I can have a better understanding of what I'm talking about when I'm standing in New York. So.
Well, thank you so much. We'll see you here on Good Morning America coming up at the top of the hour. But for now, we're going to take you to break. But coming up after that, I'll have a look at that full forecast for your Friday.